Hi, Brother Rasan.
How are you
doing today?
Good.
Doing well, thank you. It's good to be speaking with you. So we have a couple questions. We want to let our audience know who you are, first of all, and what type of work you do. So can you tell us who you are and what type of work you do today?
Okay, not a problem. My name is Rasan Kimbrow. I am a martial arts instructor and a strength and conditioning coach. My main focus is right now I mostly work with aspiring combat athletes. People aspiring to get, I guess, into the UFC. I also work with kids of all ages, helping them with sports. So I coach Little League football. Then as they get older, I work their strength and conditioning programs. I coach them getting stronger to help them, get into colleges. Let's see, what else do I do? I do a lot. I also work in the self-defense arena. So I help people, prepare themselves for the mean streets of Baltimore, so to speak, so they can feel more confident about themselves and, being able to protect their family and themselves. And other than that, I just, I also do a little personal training one-on-one with just people who just want to get, in better shape and more healthy.
Okay, wonderful. That sounds good. So how long have you been teaching and training in various fighting styles and personal training and all that stuff that you do?
I believe I started in 2002 as an instructor. But I've been doing martial arts since I was, a preteen. I did, your average strip mall karate. Then, high school, I kind of gave it up. And then, did the high school thing, did college. And then after college, I got back into martial arts. Got into competing. I competed for about 5 years in various styles of full contact fighting, and then now I'm just into the coaching.
Okay. Lovely. So, what about let's see, how do I want to ask this question? There are people that need your assistance. How do people usually find out about you and what you do? And how do they usually figure out or come to the conclusion that they need your services?
Okay, well, one way you can find me is through the internet. You can contact me at www.combatsportsathlete.com. You can also find me at www.bemorefit2fight.com. And you can reach me by phone at 410-900-6152. And normally people, give me a call. They can come see me at the gym, and then they can kind of gauge their interest as far as what I do, and this is something that will benefit them, and then we could take that from there.
Okay. All right. So I was looking at one of your websites, and I saw that you're working with children.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how can someone find out more information about you, the training program that you have for children?
Okay. Let's see. Just go by age. If the child is
about
between...
the program, and you can tell us about the program itself, and what will the children learn, and what types of things will they be able to bring back home with them?
Okay. For the younger kids, I coach flag football, and that is age. I've coached the age 4 to 10. After that, you would look on the internet at i9sports.com, and a friend of mine runs that league, and I think right now they're doing basketball. I don't coach basketball, but in the spring and the summer, I coach flag football. So we basically just, we teach them sportsmanship values, the fundamentals of the game, and we just let them have fun. And that website, www.i9sports, is a wealth of information as far as that goes. As they get older, and I think there's another website that I forgot to mention. Once they get into the high school ages, you can check out the www.nextlevelstrengthcoach.com. And from there we get, I guess you could say, we get a little more serious because these are kids that are trying to really excel at their sport. So once again, we go into goal setting. We learn the fundamentals at the, I guess, freshman, sophomore age. We learn the fundamentals of weightlifting, stretching. And then as they progress into more advanced exercises geared toward kind of the same thing they're going to learn in college. So that way, once they get to college, they're ahead of the game. Because the sports in college is basically a job. So it's kind of like if you have the experience, you'll get the promotion. So same way in the sports, you come in, you already learn some of the drills that they implement. You already learn some of the weightlifting techniques that they're implementing. You already have your mind state down. You know how to set goals. You know how to achieve them. So by the time you get to college, it's just off and running. And then, some of the kids, they come see me in the summer and the off season, and we get them ready so that way when the fall comes around, they are in shape and ready to play.
Oh, okay. That's how it works. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good details. Thank you. So my other question is, and we're almost at the end, what motivates Rashawn to press forward with his business efforts on a day-to-day basis? Can you tell me more about that?
I think what motivates me is just helping people. I know when I was growing up, I had people that, looking back, I probably didn't think that they were helping me, but, now that I'm older, I can kind of see what they was pushing me towards. Having that person there that, has the experience, even though at the time I probably didn't like some of the stuff they were saying, just like some of the kids now don't like what I'm saying. That really helps, just having someone there to, help guide you, along a more positive path. Path. So helping people motivates me. Educating people motivates me because I think with a lot of, like, the media images and stuff, people kind of have a twisted idea of, reality, especially within health and fitness. So I kind of want to give a, more grounded approach to how things work because everybody can't look like a supermodel or whatever. So it's kind of basically, getting the best out of that person.
Okay.
And I guess the last thing would just be having something to pass on to the next generation. I don't have kids yet, but when I do, kind of the things that got me into this arena is kind of something I want to pass on. So, like, my mom was a teacher, so I kind of guess I got that teaching gene from her, and my dad was pretty athletic, so I kind of put that together. And then, pass it on to the next generation. Leave a mark, so to speak.
Wonderful. And a large market will be.
I hope so.
So, yes, it looks that way. So can you share a few words of advice with our listeners who may be looking for some inspiration before we let you go? And then I'm going to have you tell us how we can find you on the website, your phone number, and those things.
All right, not a problem. I think the biggest thing people could do is, set goals. Write them down, put them somewhere where they're visible. That way, every time, you wake up in the morning, get ready to go to work or whatever you do, you see that goal, and then every day you just make one step to strive to that goal. It doesn't have to be a big step, but every day you want to make a step. That way, at the end of the year, when you look back, you're a lot closer to that goal than you were when you started. And if you reach it, set the next one. Then every day, make, a small step forward. And if you fall back, doesn't matter. Keep stepping forward. I think that's the biggest thing is to have goals and to, strive for them daily.
Okay. Wonderful. So, and can you tell us where we can find you again? And then we'll let you go.
All right. Go with the long list of websites.
You can give us.
See. Yeah, I'm not going to give all of them again, I don't think. All right, so if you're a parent, you have a kid that's interested in sports, if they're between the ages of 4 and 14, you can check www.i9sports.com. You have an older child, high school age, 14 to 18, and older than that, actually. You can check out www.nextlevelstrengthcoach.com. And if you're into the martial arts, you can check out www.combatsportsathlete.com or www.bemorefittoffight.com. And if that's just too much, you can just give me a call, 410-900-6152, and I can answer all questions.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for letting us speak to you today.
Thank you.